to listen to me for a couple of minutes. Uh, Generally, I like to thank everybody for attending our meetings, and I think it's important. We're back to Zoom, and I don't know how long that's going to be, but we just got to play that by ear. But I want to congratulate Ryan Smith and Don Roberts on their election to council. They share a love and a pride in a pack on it and have been actively involved in this borough for many years. I look forward to serving with both of you. Now, I'd like to take a couple of minutes to thank the many people who dedicate themselves to serving the residents of the Borough of Hopatcong throughout the year, not the least of which is the council, the governing body. But how can we talk about 2021 without mentioning COVID? In 2021, we had a total of 2,013 positive cases, and our death toll is up to 23. This last year was really challenging, to say the least. Our town has been hit hard by COVID, and the effect on our community has been dramatic. But through it all, we managed to deliver our services to our residents because of the dedication and willingness of our entire staff to be there for you. And trust me when I tell you, some days it's easier said than done. Our business administrator, Ron Tappan, our borough clerk, Valerie Egan, our CFO, Lorraine Rossetti, and all of our employees. Their commitment and unwavering dedication to the residents of the borough is exceptional. Thank you. Our professionals that guide us through and give us sound advice throughout the year is greatly appreciated. Our police acting chief, Megan McCluskey, for her strong leadership and performance of the police department, our supervisor and officers for their professionalism and integrity, our dispatchers for the astounding work they do during emergencies and the day-to-day assisting of our residents. They play a very important role. Our police department continues to collaborate with many neighboring police departments to fight the war on drugs, and we've been very successful. Their efforts truly make a difference. So I asked Acting Chief McCluskey to do a report, and the following is her report. The year of 2021 was a unique year for law enforcement. In addition to navigating through the COVID-19 pandemic, staying healthy, and striving to provide our residents with excellent police service, we adjusted to 14 new Attorney General directives and 7 updated guidelines. Certain directives and guidelines had more of an impact than others. These include the decriminalization of marijuana, juvenile justice reform, body-worn camera policy, internal affair policy and procedures, the use of force and pursuit policy, and we change and adapt with the times. As a department, we've spent many hours training and implementing procedures to successfully meet these standards. I'm proud to announce that our department has begun the accreditation process. The goals of accreditation are to formalize essential management procedures, establish fair and non-discriminatory personnel practices, improve the delivery of service to the community, solidify interagency cooperation and coordination, and boost public and staff confidence in the agency. Many accredited agencies report a decline in legal action against them and have greater accountability within the agency. Accreditation standards provide the chief of police with a proven management system of written directives, effective training, clearly defined lines of authority, and routine processes that support decision-making and resource allocation. Accreditation is the most coveted award that symbolizes professionalism, excellence, and competence. It requires written directives and training to inform employees about policies and practices, facilities and equipment to ensure employee safety, and processes to safeguard employees' rights. Both the community and the agency can take pride in our department, knowing that it represents the very best in policing. And I couldn't agree more with that. The year 2021 brought the police department 3 new officers: Officer Timothy Sullivan, Officer Courtney Macaluso, and Officer Eric McCarrico. I probably pronounced that wrong. These officers graduated from the Morris County Police Academy in May of 2021 and have been serving the community since. At the end of 2020, we assigned an officer full-time to our community policing program. In 2021, this program shined a bright light in the community. This year alone, the police department took part in the following: Merry Meals, Christmas dinner giveaway, Thanksgiving food giveaway, Toys for Tots collection point for Cub Scout Pack 88, Coffee with the Cop twice a month, Lake Hopatcong block party, bike rodeo with Cub Scout Pack 88, maintained and expanded the Sussex County Police Explorer Post 234. Monthly OEM meeting with ID cards made for all first responders, and food bank collection point for Westside Methodist Church and Kiwanis of Greater Roxbury. There were also numerous tours and seminars conducted throughout the year with our Girl and Boy Scout pack. Actually, I took a bunch of Girl Scouts through police headquarters a while back. Trust with the community is fundamental to effective policing. It improves community interaction, enhances communication, and promotes shared responsibility for addressing crime. With that being said, my number one goal for 2022 is to build on the trust and relationship we already have with our community. Our department will continue to build on the community policing program we put into place a little more than a year ago. The community will get to know all the members of this department, as we will be at all community events. And for the first time ever, we will be hosting National Night Out in the summer of 2022. National Night Out is done throughout the nation to enhance the relationship between neighbors and law enforcement while bringing back a true sense of community. Other goals I will accomplish this year include putting the finishing touches on our police firing range. This will include increasing the size of the berms and soundproofing panels around the range to minimize sound. Completion of the accreditation process, filling the 3 vacancies due to retirements, and making well-deserved promotions of members of our department. That's a pretty good report from our acting chief. I also want to thank our fire department for their volunteerism and concern for public safety. I appreciate the time and sacrifices that our volunteers and their families make in order to train, respond, and meet all the duties required. A lot of that training and drills are a lot that the general public doesn't see, but our fire department is dedicated to doing that. And believe me, it takes a lot of time. I want to thank the supervisor of our Public Works Department, Pat Mason, for his outstanding leadership and accomplishments. The DPW staff are amazing men and women who work quietly behind the scenes, building new projects, repairing trucks, and keeping roads clear, plowed and salted all hours of the day and night. They're the best. I want to read a report from Pat Mason now, and it's as follows. As another year comes to a close, I am pleased to give you the yearly statement of our department. We were fortunate in being able to keep a full crew on for the year. This year, we hired a part-time clerk who has been amazing and has become a major asset to the department and the borough. The department was called out to either salt or plow 12 times in 2021. We had a total of 49 inches of snow, and we used a little over 3,500 tons of salt. Our average per year is about 5,000 tons. As we can all remember, February was a nightmare. All of our 71 miles of roads were swept at least one time, for a total of 828 cubic yards of debris that was collected. Catch basins were inspected and cleaned out if needed, as well as over 50 catch basins were repaired. Our patch season was back in full swing this year, and the crew installed 756 tons of blacktop. These were pothole and curb repairs and berms. The Ventrac baseball field machine we used on all of our fields this year. We also assisted the schools with their fields as well, and hopefully we'll enter in a shared service agreement with them. Our fields have made a big turnaround and are looking a lot better. One of the fields at Reorganization got rehabbed with a new fence, dugouts, benches, and a wall to hold back the infield. We have ordered a new Ford F550 Mason dump truck with a plow and salt spreader and a new Western single axle truck. These will replace 2 of our trucks that have gone beyond their lifetime. In 2022, we are seeking a new combination jet truck for cleaning clogged drain pipes, as well as cleaning the sewer lines. We've also requested a new Mason dump with plow and spreader and a new single axle truck. The borough does its best to keep our fleet updated. We take pride in keeping the streets safe in the winter, and having solid equipment allows us to do so. The sewer main extension project was completed this year on Hudson Avenue and will allow approximately 35 plus homes along the lakefront to hook up to the sewer system to help control the pollution into the lake. There were also another 74 grinder pumps turned over due to abuse or sales of a home. Our water department completed 49 water repairs, and they range from service line leaks to water main repairs. They were very active replacing old and outdated water meters and has increased our billable water usage significantly. We have a much better account of how much water our borough uses. Our paving program continues to stay aggressive. We paved 3 roads on a New Jersey DOT grant and 15 roads with borough funds. A total of 7,232 tons of blacktop were used to pave 4.15 miles of road. Our pavement condition index has increased over the past few years from 52 to 58. And if you know how bad our roads were a few years back, you'd understand that that's a big improvement. That's a significant increase in a short amount of time. As long as we continue on this path, we'll be able to pave a large numbers and spread the paving to different areas every year. We did things a little differently this year. We normally use the Morris County Co-op to pave. We wanted to try to be as competitive as we could, and we went out to bid. There were 11 contractors that put bids in, and we were able to beat the co-op price. And after the project was completed, we came in under the quoted tonnage. There was another savings. I give the contractor and our crew credit for the lower tonnage. We inspect the roads as they're being paved to make sure the curbing is replaced, as well as to make sure the tonnage stays on track for each street. Our crew is very diligent with this, and it shows. Our water and sewer department, for maintaining our water and sewer utilities during 2021, the water department has discovered and repaired a significant amount of leaks, improving the efficiency of the system. The staff works not only during the day, but they are on call for all emergencies to ensure that our system in good working order. The new carbon filtration units for our wells have been ordered and will be installed when they get here. I want to thank Wade Crowley and Kevin Schneider and the Office of Emergency Management. They're always there in emergencies. Steve Million and our CERT volunteers who make themselves available to assist whenever needed. The list of activities and emergencies they respond to are quite extensive. They are outstanding volunteers. I want to thank the ambulance squad for their quick response to calls and their willingness to help whenever we need them. All of our departments and agencies are united in their effort to keep our community safe. They're remarkable men and women, and I again want to thank all of them for their service, their sacrifices they make to bring Hopatcong through the many challenges we face each day. Our senior center, under the leadership of Kathy Million and also Anna Reardon, continues to grow. The nutrition center has exploded with many new senior members enjoying the services and compassion of our staff that they offer on a daily basis. In 2021, they distributed 11,988 to-go meals in a safe and protected environment. And I want to congratulate Kathy Million and the staff at the Nutrition Center becoming the largest nutrition center in Sussex County. The year 2021 brought many challenges to the Borough of Hopatcong, but through it all, the Hopatcong Recreation Department worked diligently to continue programs for our town in a safe and controlled environment. They were able to offer the following events: 2 concerts in the park, Hopatcong Days, a Halloween event, Santa in the Park, Memorial Day service, 9/11 Remembrance Ceremony, and Veterans Day observance. They also continued with street hockey and basketball program. The Recreation Department is looking forward to 2022 along with new opportunities and to offer more outstanding events to our community. The Municipal Animal Shelter is doing a wonderful job under the leadership of Animal Cruelty Officer Gianna DiMatteo. In 2021, we adopted out 71 dogs, 70 cats, and 3 guinea pigs, totaling 144 animals that found forever homes. Being a shelter this year, we doubled our 2020 adoptions. We sheltered 235 animals in Hopatcong alone, 10 animals from Byram, 6 from Wharton, 18 from Stanhope, bringing our total of 269 animals that came through our shelter in 2021. And it's amazing. Of course, as everybody knows, we are a no-kill shelter and will remain one. But Gianna and our volunteers and our part-time employees out there do a tremendous job. And I love to go up and visit. It's a lot of fun. Please do so if you get a chance. The Hopatcong Community and Wellness Center, located in the Walgreens Shopping Center, has been very effective. The mission of the Hopatcong Community Center is to enhance the quality of life of our residents by caring for people, strengthening the bonds of community, and creating opportunities for renewal, growth, and enrichment. In order to inspire a healthy and active community, we will build partnerships and connect with organizations that offer social programs that empower residents to stay active and improve their health and well-being. In 2021, the Hopatcong Community Center has been the venue for groups to meet in a relaxed, safe environment, such as Project Self-Sufficiency, the Center for Prevention with educational courses specializing in family support for people struggling with addiction, narcan training, and coping skills to keep people from turning to substance abuse. And if you ever get a chance, please stop in when they're there and get the narcan training. It could save someone's life. The Caregiver Support Group is there. Hope and Serenity Community Center with free counseling for numerous domestic issues. Recovery resources for drug and alcohol abuse. Meet the Mayor is there every third Monday. Municipal Alliance. Imema Yoga and Wellness is there. Bonnie's Healing Hand Massage Therapy. And the Hopatcong Women's Club and Book Club. They're all very important pieces of our community center. I want to do a special thanks to our marketplace team under the leadership of Jim Puccio. Our little farmers market that I started 5 years ago with just a couple of vendors has now grown to a venue of over 100 vendors. It fills a valuable need to our residents and also to our small businesses by offering local goods to people in a convenient setting. It's also a good place for our nonprofits to share information with residents. I love to see our scouts there. We have our police there. We have our environmental commission there. It's a great venue for our town. The past year has brought many challenges to the people of Hopatcong. We're proud to say that our community center has met many people in their need. We've successfully assisted our youngest residents to escape an atmosphere of abuse and neglect. We're able to bring food or help to families and obtain food with our donations through very trying times following job loss or benefit loss in the wake of the pandemic. We're also happy to share with many hands coming together to help. A sum total of 200 plus gifts for children were donated to our Christmas giving tree to help families in our community that were having trouble making ends meet and during the holidays. If you ever see the faces of them kids when they open their toys, it's worth every bit of the effort. Coming in 2022, all established groups will stay on our schedule, but we'll also be adding events in reduction of self-harm while partnering with the Center for Prevention. And we will also offer support groups for survivors of sexual abuse. The start date will be announced very soon. We appreciate the support, donations, and encouragement from the residents of Hopatcong to keep these very important resources in place for our community. Wishing everyone a happy and safe year ahead. That was a report from Dawn Roberts. The Hopatcong Chamber of Commerce is represented by Councilman Ryan Smith, and we'll continue our participation in that to continue to support our local businesses. I would also like to thank our sports groups and scouting troops that give young people opportunities to grow and learn important lifelong values. They willingly volunteer when help is needed, such as townwide cleanup and projects that improve our town, which include the Eagle projects that go on. We're moving into 2022 with a financially stable budget. We will continue to review and evaluate each department in order to enhance the efficiency of services while keeping expenses stable this year. Our bond rating is Standard & Poor's AA+. This is important because it shows just how well our finances and budgets are being managed. It also shows that we have a very strong capacity to meet our financial commitments. There are very few towns in New Jersey that have the AA+ ratings. It's the people of our community that give so much that make Hopatcong a very special place to live. Without our volunteers, we probably would not be doing near as well as we do. I'm proud to serve as the mayor of Hopatcong and what we've accomplished in the last few years together. I look forward to continuing our vision, establishing new goals to improve the entire community, and making Hopatcong all that it can be and a better place to live, and also an affordable place to live. Now let's move on to the rest of the Roaring 20s. God bless Hopatcong and God bless the United States of America, and thank you. And I'm done. Hopefully, I didn't put you to sleep, but some things need to be put on the record, and I would be remiss if I didn't.
Agreed.
So with that being said, I'll give the opportunity to Ryan or Don or any council member that wants to make a comment.
I think you covered everything, Mike.
I can't disagree. I want to thank everybody in the Borough of Hopatcong for being the awesome people that they are. Passionate, helpful, friendly. Really, everybody in this town is wonderful.
Yeah, that's true. And we're going to get through this. We are going to get through this. We're going to be challenged again. We will get, I have nothing but confidence in our town and the people in it.
Mayor, I see Jewel Gurman here in the audience, and I'd just like to give a shout out the outstanding work that the Environmental Commission does, the Beautification Committee that helps decorates the park and the town hall, and just the outstanding work that she and her entire commission does.
Absolutely, and it shows. Thank you.
Ditto.